We'll count that again.
All right. Hey, at least I got to keep my maiden name. All right. Okay, so Dial-A-Bus. Well, Dial-A-Bus, we provide special transportation services to seniors, persons with disabilities, and underserved children throughout Benton County, and we connect with adjoining counties. We provide safe, reliable, low-cost transportation so that they may continue to maintain their independent lifestyle and access the services they need. Assisting this population with their transportation needs is a vital component of maintaining the health and well-being of the residents of Benton County. Transportation is a basic human need and aids individuals who are in a transitional stage. We help our clients remain in their homes and lead independent lives while addressing their mobility concerns. With our low-cost service, we enrich the entire community by removing the barriers of inaccessibility. Mobility is a fundamental prerequisite for continuing an autonomous lifestyle. Environmental and technological barriers can make mobility difficult, particularly for seniors, persons with disabilities, and underserved children. Mobility is vital for preserving personal independence and social integration. Sustaining mobility can contribute remarkably to a good quality of life. Lack of mobility can prevent seniors, persons with disabilities, and underserved children from social participation, and it can lead to low morale, depression, and loneliness. It should be in the interest of every community to improve the mobility of seniors, people with disabilities, and children, underserved children, to maintain a healthy and interactive citizenry. Mobility is generally not recognized as it's not a glamorous need in the nonprofit world. Children, meal programs, educational programs, they grab people's attention and they grab their heartstrings. Funding opportunities for these programs abound via foundations and community donations. We need to remember this is an issue that must be addressed. Due to the diligence and fiscal responsibility of the Dial-A-Bus program over the last 13 years, Dial-A-Bus has actually existed for over 36 years. We have not had to reduce services generated by the prevailing economic conditions. In fact, our services have grown from our basic and most vital service, demand response, to also include 5 contract service routes, Corvallis-Albany Connection, and the Coast to Valley Express. Demand response is a curb-to-curb, wheelchair-accessible service for those who cannot use a fixed route service, i.e. the Corvallis transportation system. Contract service routes run Monday through Friday for the developmentally disabled clients who need transportation to and from their residential facilities to work and rehabilitation sites. The Corvallis-Albany Connection operates 3 days per week with 5 round trips offered each service day. The Coast to Valley Express provides service between Benton and Lincoln counties 3 days per week. The Corvallis-Albany Connection and Coast to Valley Express enable Dial-A-Bus to offer tri-county services, connecting our communities and adding accessibility to the medical care offered by Good Samaritan Regional Medical Center, shopping, and other vital amenities. Dial-A-Bus is a leader in the special transportation paratransit industry in Oregon. ODOT actually uses our program as a model due to the fact that it is volunteer-based and very efficient. Unlike most senior and disabled transportation programs, we are not run by city government, which has various limitations, including service area and city boundaries. The services we provide and the alliances we have established within the community and surrounding areas create a foundation for an enhanced public transit system that is socially, economically, and environmentally responsible. With a strong volunteer base and excellent financial stewardship, we have been able to offer our clients a low-cost service unparalleled by other special transportation providers and also consistently come in under budget. In 2007, an endowment was established with the hope of becoming totally self-sufficient in the future. With the upcoming biennium, there have been significant cuts to the special transportation services in Benton County and throughout the state of Oregon. We have a reduction here in Benton County of $50,000. Dial-A-Bus has been working with our community partners to develop a strategy to reduce program expenses and preserve needed services. To accomplish this, we are looking at reasonable reductions in services based on usage and need. Evening services will be scaled back and Sunday will be eliminated. The majority of the ridership on Sunday can be accommodated by the churches that already provide special transportation and the living facilities that have their own buses. And the $10,000 that we are requesting United Way is one of the only foundations that gives money for general funds. And that's what we'd like to use the money for, is to put in our general fund to make up just a small fraction. I know it's just a small fraction of that $50,000. And if you think about transportation, like I said earlier, it's not glamorous. But remember, when you were a kid, when you were 15, what did you want to do more than anything in the world? Did you want to drive? Yes, you did. You were hounding mom and dad. You were saying, I want those keys, I want those keys. What happens 50, 60 years later? Well, mom and dad, you can drive. You've been driving all these years. You have to go to mom and dad and say, Mom and Dad, I don't think you can drive anymore. What happens to them? What happens when you have to work all day and you can't just go out, pop, and take mom to the hairdresser because she's been going to the hairdresser for 30 years? It makes her feel better. What about somebody who can't drive because they're taking some kind of special medication and they have a child? How does that child get to a special program? How can it integrate into society? How does that happen? Any questions?
Well, everybody's eagerly asking questions, but I'm going to take one. If you think of questions later, we'll make sure that we get those questions to you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.